just in, the Cardinals make lots of roster moves. That includes signing, that includes waiving players, and some big injury news. Josh Sweat, Jeremiah Love, Carson Beck. I got all the latest for you right here on Cardinals Today. We are presented by Prize Picks. I'm your host, Joey O'Donoghue, and we're going to do it. We're about to hit 4,000 subscribers. Can you believe it, folks? There are diehard Arizona Cardinals fans out there. So if that's you, hit that subscribe button. Totally free. Whenever the Cardinals make a move, a signing, a roster move, news, rumors, a trade, anything, I'm here for you guys. And I try to get Cardinals content out as often as I can for you. So hit that subscribe button. More subscribers means more videos. So join this party, join this family, and let's dive into the first update that came in, and that is that Josh Sweat has been activated from the PUP list. He all of a sudden is back at practice. He is wearing a sleeve/brace on his left knee. So they were calling it a knee injury, and it looks like that is what it was. Obviously, there was a lot of trade rumors, trade speculation around Josh Sweat. But I hope that he is bought in and good to go and actually wants to be here and wants to play here. Because this is a guy that's won a Super Bowl, right? This is a guy that had double-digit sacks last year. I could definitely believe the reports that he's frustrated in Arizona right now. I don't want that to seep into the locker room or the defense or the play, all right? I need him bought in. I'm just glad he's back at practice now, and let's see if his health looks good and if he can play well and be good to go. Breaking news on the other end of the football field, though. Trey Benson, waived/injured. That's right. Officially, Trey Benson has been waived. So the Cardinals not finding a trade partner for him. I believe that they tried to, but Adam Schefter tells us it ends with the Cardinals having to waive running back Trey Benson. Now, here's the thing about the waive/injured deal, okay? Benson, if he clears waivers, will revert to the Arizona Cardinals IR. But if you're placed on IR right now before the season, you're out for the season. They could end up cutting him or with an injury settlement. But if he does clear the waivers, he will be out for the year for the Cardinals. So no more Trey Benson, really, I don't think, in Arizona. And I actually think that someone will claim him. He's still a young running back, right? He was a third-rounder not too long ago, a couple years ago. I think somebody, if you don't have a running back 2 or running back 3, why wouldn't you just claim Trey Benson off the waivers and give him a go as a backup running back, right? Because clearly he's not going to fit on the Cardinals. That running back room is just way too crowded. It's way too good, quite frankly. And Connor was hurt last year. Benson was hurt last year. I mean, Benson just injuries got to him, and Algier signed at free agency. Love drafted 3rd overall. That's your 1-2. And we love James Conner right here in Arizona. The organization does. The fan base does. And so the odd man out was always young Trey Benson. And so he has officially been waived. See if he clears waivers, but he won't be in the Cardinals running back room. Let me know. Do you think that was the right move? You guys think that cutting Trey Benson was a good idea? Or should the Cardinals have tried to keep him and, see if he could be something down the road? Should the Cardinals have tried to trade him? I don't know if they did or didn't, but should they have? Let me know in the comment section if you think cutting Trey Benson was the right move or not. Type Y for yes, type N for no. Let me know where your head's at with this move. Next, big injury updates, like I said, on Love and Beck, and then some Cardinals signings. Meet the newest members of the Cardinals roster in just a second. But first, I want to give a shout-out to today's sponsor. Those are our friends over at Prize Picks. Today's show made possible by Prize Picks. It's time to cash in with America's #1 sports picks app. Prize Picks is the best place to win cash while watching sports. I have a lineup for the upcoming season that I'm really excited about, and I'm going to pick more on Michael Wilson receiving yards. More than 699.5. Michael Wilson had 1,000 yards last year. He's a dog. He could be wide receiver 1 by the end of the season. I love that pick of more on his receiving yards. Also, more than 97.5 receptions for Trey McBride. He's a 100 reception guy, man. It's clear as day. I love those 2 Cardinals picks. And then more than 999.5 rushing yards for Bijan Robinson. He's been a 1,000-yard rusher the past 2 seasons, so I like that pick as well to round it out. We have a brand new user offer for you here at Prize Picks. Play your first $5, get $150 in lineups if you win. Just use code HMA when you sign up. That's right. Prize Picks just switched up their offer, so there's no better time to join. It's code HMA at sign up to get $150 in bonus lineups if you win your first $5 lineup. Mike LaFleur says that Jeremiah Love is doing well, progressing well, will still be out this week. But remember, the hope is that he's ready for week 1. We want to be optimistic if that's the case. It is a high ankle sprain. It's not going to require surgery. Could argue that he shouldn't have been playing that much in the preseason. I don't think he should have, but whatever. I'm not the head coach. And we'll just hope that he can play against the Chargers in week 1. But LaFleur does say he's doing well right now. Beck, on the other hand, is he going to play Friday night, preseason finale? TBD, says Mike LaFleur. But had a good throwing session this week, all right? Improved from what he told us last week, which is that the ribs were, still bothering him. And honestly, the ribs are super important for a quarterback, right? Obliques, ribs, like when you think about your throwing motion. So I get that they were cautious with him if it is a ribs injury. And he just TBD Friday night, but I really want to see him. I don't want to push him, but I really want to see Beck play because he was the most electric part of the Cardinals preseason so far. It was a Hall of Fame game with Carson Beck starting. I want to see that again. I want to see the rookie, the flashes, the traits. It was there against the Panthers. So be awesome if he's good to go. No guarantee that's going to be the case, though. But what is a guarantee is we will be live here on Cardinals Today for that watch party. So subscribe to the channel. It'll be a lot of fun. We'll watch the game together. Newest member of the Arizona Cardinals is safety Devyn Bobby. Played at Baylor in 2025. That was his senior season. Had 80 tackles that year, tied for his career high. Had not been on an NFL team before, but now he is a member of the Arizona Cardinals. And it is not the only signing that Arizona made today. Hudson Clark, another safety, added to this roster. He last played at Arkansas and then got time in the UFL and got a little more size than Bobby does. He's almost 6'1", 189 pounds. And so 2 safeties being added. What is that about? Well, the Cardinals' defense in preseason has not looked good at all. I think that's the moral of the story here. We need depth in the secondary. It's getting toasted. It's getting torched. Joe Milton is dropping dimes on the Cardinals' backups, right? So they need defensive depth. They send a clear message here by going out and saying, hey, we're going to try 2 safeties. We're going to sign them to the active roster for the moment and see if we can get that missing piece that is missing. So what do you guys think so far about the Cardinals' defense? Because, again, I know it's just preseason, but it hasn't looked good. Do you have any confidence in the defense this year? What is your confidence level at for the Cardinals' defense? On a scale of 1 to 10, what number would you put yourself at? Let me know in the comments section by typing 1 down below. How did they make room for these 2 signings? Well, they waived 2 offensive players. Released, I should say, Baylor Cupp, the tight end, and also released wide receiver Bryson Green, who was playing against Dallas and didn't really have the best game, but it's not like he's one of your top receivers by any means. So they released those 2 guys. What about Blake Gilligan, the punter? All right, speaking of injury updates. LaFleur said he's good. He's not going to punt against Green Bay, but this isn't a long-term issue. So, thank God, we're going to need the punter this year, I bet. All right? Especially with Brissett starting. I don't know, I'm just kidding. I'm not down on Brissett just yet. I go up and down with him. But Gilligan's not necessarily going to be out for a while, so that is better news. Chad Ryland was punting last game. I mean, there's no backup punters right now in Arizona. All right, so that'll do it for today's breaking news edition of Cardinals Today. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you have not already. I've been your host, Joey O'Donoghue. I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time here on Cardinals Today.